Guys, assalamu alaikum, and this is your second written task for today. This is to be done in the activity book. This is page number 47. This activity is similar to the activity that we did in class. Remember the fill in the gap exercise about Lizzie Locks, the one in which you guys changed the story of Lizzie Locks and you made it your own story. So just like that, here you have to change the story and make it your own. Now I'll just go through the page so you understand how to do it. They've given you the options of the runaway chapati, Lizzie Locks, and chicken lickin'. You have to choose the some of the characters, one or two characters even if you want, and you have to write who is going to be in your story. I have written chicken lickin' because I want chicken lickin' to be in my story. If you want, you can even use two characters, okay? Where is your story? So they have given you some examples for that. Does your story take place in the wood, the forest? This is where the story of Lizzie Locks took place. Does your story take place at school? Does your story take place at home, at someone's house? So I wrote wood, which means forest. My story will take place here. You can write anything you want, and you can also write something else. Maybe you can write the beach, the park, an island. If you want to be creative and imaginative, you can write something like, my story takes place on the moon. My story takes place in a secret cottage. Anything you want, okay? But it should make sense. The complete story should make some sense, okay? You can be creative, but just make sure that whatever you write is something that if another person read your story, they would understand it. What happens? You have to write one or two sentences about what happens in your story. What is the main event that takes place in your story? So I wrote, Chicken Lickin' goes for a walk in the wood. He finds a wishing tree. He wishes that he could fly. This is the main event in my story. So as you guys know, chickens, they're birds, but they cannot fly. So I wrote that Chicken Lickin' wishes that he could fly. How does it end? Here you will write one or two sentences about how you want your story to end. Chicken Lickin' realizes that flying is really tiring. It is better to walk. He asks the wishing tree to take back his power. At the end of my story, Chicken Lickin' gets tired of flying. He does not want to fly anymore. He realizes he should just be happy with the ability of walking, which Allah Ta'ala has given to him. And so he asks the wishing tree to take back his power. This was my story. You guys have to come up with your own story, and I am really excited to read your stories. Good luck.